welcome to WagerTalk. My name is Minty, and joining me today is Bruce Marshall at Bruce AMarshall on Twitter, and Gianni the Greek at Greek_Gambler on Twitter. This Saturday, we've got the LA Rams in San Francisco. Today's LA Rams at San Francisco video is brought to you by The Gold Sheet, the nation's longest-running sports betting publication. All right, guys. So the Rams and the Niners coming off a surprising loss. The Rams offense just didn't show up till fourth quarter, and the Niners their offense looked a little lackluster. This being a divisional game, I think it's going to be kind of close, and I kind of think that 6.5 is too much to lay with the Niners. Yanni?
Personally, I like the under. I think the 46 is now down to 45. You saw some sharp money go under early, and I agree with that move. Minty nailed it. These offenses did not look very efficient last week. And I think the perception when you think of the Rams is high-profile, high-scoring offense.
Yeah.
And even San Francisco with Garoppolo, you kind of think the same. And I think that perception, coupled with the fact this is a standalone primetime game, you're usually going to see that bias towards the favorite, towards the over. And I think that's the case here with this total. So I like the under at 46. I still like it at 45 as well. That's the play I think is the way to go in this game.
Nice. Bruce, how about you?
Well, we'll see. Happy holidays to you.
Happy
holidays to all.
everybody.
Very much so. And the holiday, kicking off the holiday weekend here with this NFC West battle. You know, the Niners, it really didn't hurt them that much to lose that game last week. They've still got to win these last two. I mean, a little bit. It decreased their margin of error a little bit, but they've still got to win this game and Seattle next week. And they can leapfrog from 5 to the 1 seed in the NFC if they win both of these games. And that game last week, I think it's understandable that they were a little bit flat.
Let down, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough 3-game slog there. They had Green Bay, very high-profile game that Sunday night, and then, of course, the Baltimore and New Orleans games right down to the wire, and they won that game at New Orleans. So it wasn't that unexpected. They had some problems last week. I think by now we figured out this isn't the Rams' year. And I think that confirmed it last week. There was no sense of urgency on offense or defense in a game they really had to play much better against Dallas. Didn't figure they wouldn't show up in that game, but they didn't. A recurring problem for these guys this year, and you talk to people around the league, and they think Sean McVay tinkers around with this offense a bit too much.
Too much. I agree 100%. Try to be smarter than you are or make it harder than it needs to be.
There's no reason for Goff to be throwing 51 times like he did last week. Earlier in the season, there were games he threw over 60 times, that game against Tampa Bay that they lost. And I think that has been consistent all season with them. Let's also not forget they were beaten up physically by San Francisco that first game.
Yep.
That was Goff, only 78 yards passing, his lowest total ever as an NFL quarterback. And I think the Niners get it again and get back on track. We took San Francisco in this one by 11, so we're going to lay the points with San Francisco this week and see what happens on Saturday.
Okay, good luck, guys. Thank you, gentlemen. Get the nation's longest-running sports betting publication, The Gold Sheet, for just $9. You'll receive detailed analysis, write-ups, stats, and more on every college and pro game this week. Download The Gold Sheet now at WagerTalk.com or SportsMemo.com.